Good afternoon and welcome to Cambridge. Apologies for the brief delay. We've had a few technical difficulties here, but we've switched anything on and off again and it seems to be working. So we have England against Wales. It is the men's teams that will get us underway initially here in a fairly idyllic set of conditions. In all fairness, the rain is holding off. There is no sign of any stiff breeze or anything to contend with, really. We have two exciting teams up against each other today, and it will be England who get us underway with somewhat of a makeshift kickoff. Of course, it's England in the pearl white and Wales in the red. There is Dan Vella carrying for Wales. They're without a scrum half, so Will Thomas attempts to try and deputise and utilises those forwards once more. There is that significant patch of poorly tended grass, which currently is where the players residing. It's far better in other areas of the field. Wales, I think, will look to put boot to ball through Thomas again, who's playing conduit. The ball is going to bounce fiendishly and ends up in the hands of England, to the pleasant surprise of those beneath us here supporting. Wales, though, have regathered possession, and there's Ryan Draper. A few heavier pieces of furniture being utilised initially by Wales. There's another. That was Mike Roberts, I think, wearing 5. Advantages of the Welsh, so they're going to go for it and use it. Penalty is so it's Wales with the line-out.
Guys, time's up. Just need a ball, guys.
Just waiting
guys,
for an
Wales.
important element of a rugby ball to play with.
Edge of the line, guys, yeah? Time's back on. Use the edge, use the edge.
So Wales spreading the width at the moment. And at the moment there, they're going to head towards the maul, try and stick it up the jumper. It's good offloading work, and there's Dan Vella.
Advantage. Advantage. Number 7, outside.
Thomas steps back in field, wearing 11 at the moment, but seems to be finding himself relatively comfortable in the fly half role. Roderick Garland, the vice-captain today, wearing 12, punches the ball up forward, as does Ryan Draper, who's making significant yardage as Wales creep into the England half for the first time this afternoon. Ball's been knocked on. There's no advantage though, so we are going to come back for the penalty. It was Tyler Surveyor infringing.
Take the line, guys, that's perfect. There you go. Nice one, cheers.
Surveyor wearing 7 in an England shirt. You never really thought you'd be seeing that, but okay, there we go.
Then you've got to come through the gate, okay, mate? Nice one. That's yours, yeah? Yeah.
So it is Wales once again who will have set piece. It worked fairly well for them first time round. Let's see if they can get any better this time. Does go all the way over the top and is collected by the Welsh. The ball is available at the bottom of the ruck as well, and Dan Vella once more. He's been busy so far in the opening 5 minutes or so of this occasion. Thomas picks up the ball from his tippy toes and does well to hold out play. Jamie Tudor, wearing 9, is trying to utilise Draper again. Another person who's been busy in the contact. Tudor. Vella again, and incrementally Wales are making their way up the field. Thomas, the delivery isn't ideal, which means he's going to have to stick it up his jumper, and he takes the collision. And it's going to slightly slighter blokes out back. There's Shalish, and it's a strong collision. Good tackle from Patrick Toon, gets a round of applause from the Cambridge following. Mills, wearing 17, who seems to have been starting the game. Thomas, good handling, and Rodri Garland is finding his way into the 22. Vella, inside pass is good, but it ends up in the possession of England, and get away with one there.
Let's use it, please. Yeah,
there's Will Mitchell.
Still under advantage.
13, he was deputising there. Scrum half. Advantage is over. There is the scrum half, Fisher. He takes contact once more. Surveyor.
Let's use it, please.
Ball is there and used by Henry Bennett, wearing 12, the Ealing Trailfinders man.
Advantage, you're off your feet.
Advantage available for England, so they've got a somewhat free roll of the dice. Surveyor takes it into contact, loses it, so it will be a penalty to England. A slight sigh of relief as they defended admirably for first 6 or 7 minutes.
He's okay with that. Penalty, he was off his feet. Yeah. Yeah, it's just slipping up there, starting okay, and then initially, but I will have a look, yeah, no worries.
So in somewhat of a reversed order, we are just going to have a look at the team sheet. This is how England are lining up. It's Scott Turner, Stuart Habergam, Corey Beck, captains aside at 3, Alex Inglis, Rob Russell, Sam Brazabon, Tyler Surveyor, Taylor Morris. Into the backs is Rory Fisher. Nat Dart wears 10, but wears 15, but is playing at 10. William McCubbin, Henry Bennett, Will Mitchell, Patrick Toon, and Joe Healy. Wearing 10, playing fullback. The replacements: Ben Lawsonak, Joshua Sporks, Jacob Underwood, Ivan Fellows, Lloyd Smith, Liam Rowe, and Ashton Hawkes.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, we'll be. Water off, please.
And you're going to have to stick with us for the Wales one. You see, we're trying to keep your attention because we've got some more rugby to get to. But that's England. We're familiar with them now. Wales will be coming soon. The kick is, shall we say, unorthodox, and does not find its way into touch. Instead, finds its way into the path of Mills. Strong run from him. And Wales once again are in possession. Mike Roberts wearing 5. Strong carry from him. The ball once again finds itself into the path of the English, who are yet to string a half-decent attacking phase together. They'll be keen to do so here. It's a good kick there from Fisher, who's going to ask some questions of the Welsh back line. They decide to run it here, and they do. Strong carry. It's the centre partnership of Bennett and Mitchell that bring the Welsh down. And a penalty does go the way of the English. Will Mitchell was keen to try and get play underway a little bit early.
It's over here, close.
But instead, no, it will be one for England to potentially nudge into the corner. Had a slightly better kick there from Nat Dart.
Guys, lines the middle. Put them on the line, yeah. Lines the middle. Guys, lines the middle. Line is the middle. 5. Lines the middle, England.
So first, put a set piece in an attacking frame for England. Holding out on a ball again.
Yeah, ball's coming in.
Here it comes.
Time's still on, guys. Not.
Five-man line out. And this may be going out the back door, we'll see.
Play on.
Instead, there's Fisher, who snipes through the middle and sees a bit of open pasture. Uses Corey back, the skipper.
Don't pin him. No, you've pinned him in. He's made it himself.
Fisher goes digging. He finds the ball. It's knocked on by Rob Russell, so Wales do have possession momentarily. Will be a scrum to the Welsh, but this was the strong carry. We thought initially that it could be fortuitous for England. Instead, it's knocked on by Russell in the contact, so Wales will have a chance to clear their lines from this scrum.
I'll give you a nod. A nod. Yeah, sorry, I haven't said anything. Seconds in, more, Mike, in more. Make sure you're in.
Will Thomas is in the pocket.
Hold the weight. Sit. Stand up, it's fine. Anything? That's what you said. Let's go, guys. Good scrum, boy. Good work, Jake, boy. Freeze, get tucked up. Tucked up.
Going for a drive now, let's walk.
Crouch! Set, down, right? Boy! Hold! Stand up. Well, listen. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah. Stability. Stability, okay? You must hold your weight, so must you. I'm not going to mess around all day,
Having a little bit of issue with push and shove. It's two fairly heavyweight packs, I must say. Wales especially have a lot of timber in their ranks, so I think they're potentially getting slightly over-eager to use it before the ball is in. The ball is played in by Tudor, and it does come out Wales's way. They go for the clearance, but it's deflected, and I think, no, in fact, it's just pressure that's applied, so no touch on it from Fisher. So it'll be Wales ball, England ball, in fact.
That'll be you guys, yeah?
It's a beneficial turn of play for England.
Guys, make sure we're in and set. In and set.
They go to the front again. It's scrappy, but Fisher ends up ball in hand. She gets down to the floor as well. They go from the base. Alex Ingus. That was. Turning and twisting is Rob Russell. There's the captain Corey back. Penalty advantage, so Fisher has that in mind as he utilises Scott Turner. Wales calling for men down here. Could bobble and bounce anyway, and it will. In favour of England, I think it's Will Mitchell who scored that, the 13. It was a deft little kick from Nat Dart.
Not supporting his body weight, okay?
Really clever from him. And the bounce of the ball is kind to England. Mitchell, the beneficiary. Let's have a look at this again.
15.
This was the initial carry from Scott Turner.
Yeah, he's to the floor. He's not supporting.
And then the little dink over the top. They had runners in behind.
Okay. And then he's lost his feet.
And Will Mitchell is the person who dots it down. There he is, Mitchell of Sutton and Coalfield Rugby Club. So Dart with the kicking duties. England draw first blood. It's a good nudge. It's a successful one as well. So that's Nat Dart who gets the conversion. That brings the score to England 7, Wales 0, 14 minutes gone. So Wales will get the game back underway, scratching their heads as to how they can potentially do much more. In fairness, it's a lovely kickoff that hangs really high in the sky and does go 10, so it's back in Welsh possession. Really nice nudge there from the Welsh. It was Garland, I think, who took that kickoff. Thomas out the back, it does go to Garland. A little bit of space. Knee to the floor, tackle, Tudor. Dan Vella caught a bit too high, so it's a penalty advantage for Wales. Handling is not good enough, so we'll go back for the penalty.
Right here. Currently there, boys. So high tackle. Round the neck, yeah, round the neck.
Just slipped up on Dan Vella, so Rodri Garland will head towards the corner potentially. While Garland goes for the corner, we'll have a look at the Welsh side ever so quickly. Jacob Holland wears 1, Dan Vella, Ryan Draper, Joe Yates, Mike Roberts, Ryan Shallis, John Cudd skippers aside from 7, John James is at 8. We'll come back to the rest of that, and instead it's England who managed to run away with it. The ball didn't find touch, and we could have a few issues here.
Skipper.
I think pocket could be reached for. Yeah, it's a yellow card that's been brandished.
Off at 24. Off at 24. Yeah. Try back up, penalties there.
So Wales down to 14. And things are going from bad to worse for them. Yeah, look at that. Relatively blatant. It was a really quite strong run initially from William McCubbin, I think it was, on this left wing.
Guys, thank you.
Stopped illegally, so England now with the line out. Up goes Bravazan.
You two relax.
It's a strong wedge as well that's been formed, and it's driving further in towards the Welsh 22. It's made a fair amount of inroad there. Fisher's going to call for it though, and he will get it. Fisher out to Henry Bennett. Strong carry from him, muscling his way up towards the Welsh 5-metre line.
I'll move, guys.
Fisher out to the number 8 Morris. Utilises Turner well, but he didn't have many men around him. And a bit of daylight robbery there from Wales. Morris, the offload was good, but very few in support, and it meant that Ryan Shalish could get his mitts all over it and prevent the English attack from going any further. The kick to touch from Will Thomas is half decent, doesn't get them out the 22 though, so very much not out of trouble. I know you're all waiting with bated breath for that, the rest of that Welsh side. We've really been teasing it out of you. We will revisit that, but at the moment this game is relatively non-stop. The line out is scrappy. And Ryan Draper, I think, collected it in the end. Another penalty this time, again, goes Wales's way.
Relax. It's fine, I'm watching. I'm stood right here. It'd be silly to do anything when I'm stood. There you go, there's your mark. Number 3. We'll watch for it. Remember, you're the captain. Just remember, you're the captain. Discipline lies with you. Okay, put him on the edge. Put England on the edge. Move over a bit. They're watching. That's what the AR's looking for. No, you're right.
Wales are taking their time to get to this particular line out. Again, of course, they do have a man in the bin, so they're potentially looking to wind down that sin bin clock as much as possible. Some good arrows, and Tudor brings it down as Thomas and Garland. Bit of front football for Wales to work with. Slowed down initially by England at ruck time. The offload doesn't work out, and instead it's the try scorer Mitchell who puts in a teasing kick, and Patrick Toon was nearly onto it, but instead it's going to end up being a Wales line out. Shalish for Wales. Tudor assessing his options at 9. Could carry from Yeats. There's Vella, who decides to go around the outside. Finds a little option there. Wales still stuck in their own 22. They go for the clearance, and it will end up out of play. So this was the rest of the team. Jamie Tudor's at 9, Johnny Hughes at 10. But we haven't seen him so far. Will Thomas has been playing there wearing 11. Rodri Garland, the vice-captain at inside centre. Garen Jones, an outside centre. Tudor Colesworth at 14. Sam Jukes, 15. Green, Mills, Higginson, Dorridge, Foote, Dugmore and Price make up the substitutions. Team, of course, coached by R.C. Coles. A little bit of a stumble, fall and trip at the line out, and it ends up in the hands of Beck, I think it was, at tight head. Not the prettiest of line outs we'll see today, but does the job nonetheless. Strong collision in the midfield. Rob Russell himself involved. Strong challenge on Taylor Morris, who's just about released. Dart. Out the back it goes. Good offload. Joe Healy gets his first sort of involvement within the game. Ball unusually finding himself in outside channels. It's been a forwards game so far in the opening sort of 20 minutes or so. Fisher. High tackle has been made. Fisher is imploring that his team stay calm. There's a man down for England as well. I think it's Morris, who took an almighty thump, in fairness.
I don't think it's always deliberate. And also, a couple of times, when you're going into the contact, you're not presenting the ball. your players then pushing it into their player. So don't milk it, and it's obvious 2 meters better for me, yeah?
Tackle height riding, so both of these are from high tackles.
Yeah.
All around the neck.
That one in the middle was fine. That one, he's the same as that one over there. He's just got it around the neck when he's got into contact. Yeah, it's fine. But I appreciate it. I'm looking for it. The guys are looking for it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
It's just a curl or ball.
I know we've been a bit messy. Been a bit messy in attack, but
No worries.
It's
Yeah, goes coming back on at 14, and it's exactly right.
definition of a half-decent scrum half, isn't it? Always
Just
in
don't push it
the
into
referee's ear at any particular point. Corey Beck, the
Can only ref what I see.
captain, also making
We
his
okay, we
voice
still letting men
heard.
down?
Yeah, Morris is still down with that knock. There's a Welsh player also receiving treatment on the far side. He's just got back up onto his feet.
We okay?
A reminder that this is not the only international game that we have for you to feast your eyes on this afternoon. We also have the women's equivalent of this game.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm on it. That one over there is cool. It's
After
okay for me.
we're wrapped up here with the men.
Are we ready then, yeah?
Don't even have to go anywhere. Don't even have to change channels. You can just sit back, relax, and watch this double header.
You've got about 17 and a half to play. We all good? Yeah. Water off, please. Water off, please. Let's go, guys.
So, referee confirming about 17 and a half minutes to play, which means that
Off we
our
go, guys.
clock is pretty
Penalty
much
to
bang on.
restart, guys, for the high tackle. Just wait there, guys. Time's back
And,
on now, yeah? Penalty there, high tackle. That's your man.
Nat Dart, who's been good with the boot so far today, will look to head into the corner. He does just that, and England find themselves 5 metres out once more.
That mark there. Yeah, we'll use that same mark so it's obvious. That mark there, guys. How many, please? 5 called, yeah? Just watch your tackle height a little bit. Not a problem, but once he does do it...
Stuart Halligan
that's all
will
there.
feed this line out. Instructions
Same as you.
given by Scott Turner at the front of this line-out drive. Let's see where it goes. It does go to the front. It's messy, scrappy, and not collected by England. And I think Wales have snubbed it.
9 the side!
Jamie Tudor decides that the best option is to clear the ball, and hasn't ended up going too far.
Your mark's there. 5 cool.
So Halligan will have another crack at it. Once again, they go to pretty much the same place, but it's flicked back to Fisher this time. And here's Bennett, an upright carry in which he manages to just about keep hold of the ball. Fisher onto Corey Beck, who's retrieved his scrum cap again. Fisher Dart. Hands available here. It's gone backwards, and Joe Healy will get his dustpan and brush out and try and sweep things back up for England. They've got the advantage as well. Taken quickly, and doubt that Wales were 10 there. Sarvea with the carry. Still advantage, so further dice to roll. Morris, it's a strong tackle from Ryan Draper, but there's still men outside here. Dart goes boot to ball. How's the nudge? Bennett's there and available. Thought for a moment that Henry Bennett had scored a worldie, but no, it was him encroaching slightly in front of Dart, which meant that it was
Original penalty, number 6, you're in at the
null
side.
and void. You can see him calling for it here. They knew that the option was available out wide.
Time's off, guys. Just got a man down there. Time off.
Nudge goes in. We can't see exactly where Bennett starts, but can't imagine it was too obvious.
Yeah.
Would have been a tight call, but a call nonetheless that's been made. So we have come back for this penalty.
All good?
Not long on the
Cheers. Time's back
on the yellow card.
Number 6.
Yeah, so Our yellow car clock is correct as well. They've got about 30 seconds now left, a man down, so England will look to make the most of this position here. They've had a lot of time in the red zone, but haven't reaped too much of a reward so far. Can they change that outcome here?
Yeah, next play. Yeah, will be next play, yeah.
So this is the last opportunity that England will have with the man advantage. Havigan. The line out is miscommunicated. It rattles around like a pinball and ends up still in English possession. There's Beck again. Going up route 1 for now. Fisher fizzes it out slightly further, and it's a collision from Scott Turner, who's repelled though by the Welsh. Fisher to Sarvea. Another strong carry from him.
Yeah, well done, 17.
There's Rob Russell.
No, that was his own.
Out it goes, Beck. Driving his legs and carrying powerfully. Fisher snipes. Thought for a moment that he had crossed the whitewash. Someone else might have though. They have. England have got the score. I think it might be a brace for Will Mitchell.
Guys, your bin will be back on after this kick.
It is Mitchell again with the score.
Wait for the kick and then you're back on. Yeah. Do you want to play while he's there?
It is Mitchell that managed to creep over for his second score of the day.
He's going to play while that man's down. Just what? I didn't see any forearm there. I was coming around. Nah, just ignore it. I'm going to have a little chat with him. I'm going to put him in their technical area because it's getting a bit silly. So time's off, bin will be back on and we'll get this injury sorted and I'll have a chat.
The nudge from a very similar position is not as good.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you standing there. We put them in the technical area. Listen, no, well, if you're going to walk round, you're all right, you're on crutches, I'll let you off. You guys, if you want to walk round, you've got to be behind the barrier. If not, use the technical area for me, is that all right? I appreciate what you're asking. If I see it, I deal with it. I didn't see that in there. No problem. Yeah, okay, yeah. Time's off anyway, yeah, no worries.
Ryan!
I've got just under 12. Yeah, to go, yeah. Like I say, if you could just use the technical area.
So we've still got a man down here.
Right. Time's still off, guys. Get this sorted out.
I think it's
just under 12.
I think it's Rob Russell. There's Corey Beck. He's been prominent today.
Get that sorted and then play.
Very active on the committee, so he's certainly got a voice within this community. He's been given the metaphorical captain's armband as well, so good to see him performing well on and off the pitch.
Just tell them next time if they're stepping out, just mention it.
There's
yeah, take your time.
bit of a front row union meeting.
11:57 to play.
Habigham also on the committee. He's a tight-knit community, this team. They work and play hard for each other.
Like a whiplash.
And a little bit of crossing borders here. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
Mike Roberts and Corey Beck just having a friendly discussion.
Yeah, no worries.
So I think it's Rob Russell who's currently receiving treatment.
Made a sub down there, so he's already on, so once he's cleared, they've already replaced him.
Yeah, and the replacement has already been made.
Got it, mate.
Yeah, Rob Russell makes way, and
If you'd have caught it at the left. Just wait, just hold 12. 12. Just going to wait till he's fully off the pitch.
We'll let you know who's come on in his place in just a second. I think it's Jacob Unwin, but we'll have that confirmed for you just when he turns round, actually.
Time's back on when you're ready to.
It's another strong kick-off from Wales. It's not collected as well. It's actually Ivan Fellows who's come on, the 19. So it's Fellows for Rob Russell. That's the change that's been made by England. Fellows wearing the red scrum cap.
Watch your name. Freeze! Let's get timed up! Timed up! On your right. Careful, watch out. Watch it. Crowd! Set. Ball! Hold the weight. Hold! Set!
The ball picked up by Tudor. It goes through everyone, and Mitchell is available and onto it. Knocked on initially by Wales, so it will be a England scrum.
Time off.
Tudor, this pass was, I think, in between two, wasn't it? Yeah, and Mitchell thought for a second that he'd be able to break free. That was a good bit of recovery from Will Thomas, actually. He snubbed out that counter-attack relatively quickly. And you can see in the middle of that, R.C. Coles just trying to galvanise his side, or of course 12-0 down at the moment. Very much some hands-on coaching. There's Dan Vella is currently in and amongst the England ranks. There's a black sheep in and amongst the England congregation. This is a red shirt, a sea of white, and we thought for a second there he might have swapped allegiances mid-game. Another injury. I think this is
He's older
Bennett.
than that, don't worry, boys. It's all calm down. Appreciate it's a nice day out.
Yeah, I think you need to change it well.
You got a man get a treatment.
Henry Bennett of Ealing. He's currently the man down. I think he might make way. Yeah, he will, so there'll be a further change for England to make. Doesn't seem to be anyone raring to go, though. So they may very well play with 14 for a little bit and see if Bennett is good enough to carry on. Yeah, no change made as of yet, to my knowledge.
Much better.
Here we go. Boys, I can't. Get in more.
Oh no, the change has been made tactically. There's been a switch, and I think it's Liam Rowe who's on, and Rory Fisher's moved into the centres. It's Lloyd Smith, in fact, a very Welsh-sounding name, playing for England. Ball straight out from Joe Healy. So it'll be a Welsh line-out just outside the 22. A time in which, right at the start of this game, Wales are spending a lot of possession in and around this area, but they're yet to infringe on the 22 in quite some time, actually. This is their first attacking phrase in almost 15-20 minutes. If they can collect it off the line out, which they do. It was good work from Roberts in the air, I think it was. Tudor. Garland and ball went backwards to be hacked forwards by England, but with an air swing.
No.
Wales have backtracked a good 15-20 yards.
Use it, please. Yeah, I'll move. Not held.
Tudor. Strong conditions again. And meaty challenges going in. No wonder we're seeing a few players receiving treatment. This is certainly an extremely physical game. Sarvea over the ball. I've always wanted to say that. Tyler Sarvea was though, slightly different. Still, equally impressive as his All Blacks namesake. Hinging himself over the ball and giving England the chance to clear their lines. It's not far enough. Kick is put in. It's not a pretty one. England pretty much end up where they started. This was the work over the ball. Look at that.
Perfect.
Textbook.
4, yeah?
Any kids watching at home, that's how you do it. Tyler Sarvea, Northampton boy.
Boys,
Hasn't had to travel too far for this game.
They're good. Yeah, perfect.
Just across the Midlands.
Fair contest. Backwards.
Ball is England's.
Use it, please. I'll move.
Scott Turner.
No, two, release. You're off your feet.
Smith at 9. Dart out to Fisher. Good pass to Healy. Healy driving his legs. He was wrapped up well in the tackle by Wales, and a strong collision. Ryan Draper coming in on Inglis. He's forced to release the ball. Smith. Dart. Inside ball is good. First bit of possession for Patrick Toon as he tries to stretch his legs. Turner. A bit of work here from England as they continue with their momentum. Smith, options are plenty, but Wales have snubbed it. Illegally so, though.
Straight off your feet. Tom off. Go on, skipper. So yeah, straight off. No, you're straight off the feet. To the ball, and it's got to be on the ball. It's got to be a clear lift. Just think about the area you're in. Okay, no problem.
You know better than that.
Ball's it.
A warning sign for the Welsh
Tires back up.
due to their ill discipline.
No, that was fine. Let's not ask the question. Huh? Scrum.
So it's a scrum that's been called.
Are you going off, are you?
England have obviously opted for that. So Higginson is on, and Ryan Draper, who's been talismanic in his efforts, especially defensively, but he's been, I think, suffering with a little bit of an ongoing injury. He makes way. First test for Higginson is a defensive scrum, which at the moment they're losing out on. Fisher, out the back it goes, and there's McCubbin. Liam McCubbin, yet to see much of him today. Someone we've seen a lot more of is Sarvea. Knocked on though.
Relax, boys. Knock on there, guys.
So it will be Welsh ball.
You want Tom off? Time off. You get any numbers? Okay. Just keep an eye on it. They're just appealing for a lot of aware. I'm right, thank you. And I've got right. Yeah. If you and your eight.
It's Taylor Morris who's just receiving a little bit of attention.
Takes my mind away from what. So I can't focus on the picture because I've got you and your eight running alongside me asking questions, yeah? Let me manage it and then let me deal with it. Okay. Remember what we said in the pre-match? Talking at the right time. I appreciate that and I'll manage it, but let me manage it, okay? That's all I'm asking. Thank you. Same, just have a little chat with your eight as well, yeah? Thank you. Yeah, you're all right, yeah, no problem. Of course, mate, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Corey Beck just pleading his case in a few elements. Potentially pleading a little bit too much. Referee imploring him to get on with the game.
Mike, get your head in. Joe, much better, yeah? Hang on, give me something.
John Higginson, who's entered this Welsh front row, once again has another challenge fresh off the bench. This time the possession is Wales. It's, twisting and turning round. Mills is at the back of that.
Yeah, I'll watch. I'm here. I've got to get off work.
Heads up. Pins up.
It's crouch by. That's it.
Okay, crouch.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Leave it there.
Yeah, thank you. Raise benefit.
Let's go. You don't want it.
Just wait for the second row, guys.
Who's it? Crouch! Bind! Hold the weight! Sit! March on now! Now, 2, 6. Ball's gone!
There's Mills, who the back of the scrum makes a few indents in this white wall.
Use it, please.
Tudor.
Knock on advantage.
Ball's knocked on once more, and England now will have the scrum.
3 minutes. Here we go, hookers. No risk there, go.
It was Rodri Garland, in fact, who was deputising in the scrum half role, and Jacob Holland just couldn't keep a hold of it.
Let's walk. Let's go.
So we have the dying few minutes of this first half. England potentially looking to take it out of Wales's reach with a third score before half-time. Oranges. Penalty goes England's way.
Number 1.
It's Jacob Holland who was at fault for the knock-on, infringing at scrum time. Decisions, really.
Who's the skipper?
The tee is on, so there's...
Corey? Yeah, got a shot call, please.
A little option left.
Got the penalty.
Look at it, yeah, he's just hinging down, isn't he? Jacob Holland, already before the ball is in. Correct call from the referee.
Time for the kickoff.
So Nat Dart will try and add those 3 points to take Wales out of reach of a 2-point score. Kick is successful.
1 minute.
So
Well,
15
now, yeah.
is the
Well,
deficit.
kicked off a minute, lads.
A minute left to go.
One.
Yeah, it's just good, yeah.
40 seconds.
Beck, Sarver instead. Healy, he does well. Penalty though goes Wales' way. Couple of seconds left of this half.
Straight up.
He can potentially strike back as the clock dips into the red.
Yeah, of course you have, yeah.
Garland into the corner. Decent nudge at that. So last play of the first half.
Yeah, it will be, yeah. Guys, this will be last play.
Confirmation of evidence there from the referee. Wales need to be faultless.
Last play, guys.
Need to make up about 25 metres here. Something they've failed to do for the majority of the half.
Don't change, Corey, don't change. Bit advantage.
Penalty advantage is Wales' way, so
You're okay.
they do have that to fall back on. Higginson, a little pop up of the ball from him. His deft hands from a tight head prop.
Hold that mark.
Garland to Shalish.
That turnover's fine. Go back for the original penalty there. Number 19, you're straight in the side. Hold it. About here. 19, straight in. Change his bind, straight in the side, 19.
Ivan Fellows straight in at the side. So penalty is for Wales, and Rodri Garland again. Finds touch once more, and we're now in an interesting predicament here.
What's that? Oh, okay, yeah.
Listen to me.
Tyler. 6.
So Vela with the throw, it's good, and it finds Ryan Shalish. England were clever at the line out. And Wales couldn't form the shove, and instead they've the ball over, and Mike Roberts has been held up. A really clever bit of defensive acumen from England, which will,
Relax, 6.
I imagine, leave the scores as they are. It will. So with Wales knocking on the door just before the break, we thought that it could spark a very interesting start to the second half. Instead, it's England with the defensive praises. Mike Roberts being held up at the death there.
No. I'll have it worse.
So England certainly in the ascendancy here in Cambridge. Half-time score, England 15, Wales 0. Here were they, we're going to have a look at the 2 tries. It's both scored by Will Mitchell. This was the first score from Will Mitchell. That little dink over the top from Nat Dart was very clever. The second one was a bit more industrious, using his slightly heavier frame here to burrow his way over after that initial dart from Rory Fisher. That, alongside the boot of Nat Dart, is currently the difference between the English and the Welsh. Score at the break, England 15, Wales 0.
No, just wait for the whistles. Which way you going, mate? Kicking left. Oh, thank you, mate. All happy, yeah? Time's on.
So back underway here in Cambridge. England receive a kickoff. Wales with a lot of work to be done.
Use it!
Strong carry that from Scott Turner, in fact.
Knock on advantage.
Just had his Weetabix at half time. Knocked on though, it's
Use it then, 9.
Wales ball. Out the back it goes.
He's on
The
side.
kick in behind is a good one, too good. And a play on the full.
Just there. Yeah, that's good. Just use the outside line. Just on the edge for me, John. Yeah, he kicked it. Yeah, on the edge.
Fisher seems to be deputising well at 9.
Advantage, boys.
John James, another advantage. Ball back in behind, and there's a bit of a tussle, turn and scrap here. Surveyor's down.
Take it back. Guys, time's off. Job, nice job.
Ryan Shalish involved.
Time's off, guys. Come here. Corey. Right, listen. Right, listen. Original penalty is for the 6, late hit, no arm wrap, okay? You can't then have 7 on the floor, both players holding each other. What I'm going to tell you now is this is your opportunity to manage the discipline. If we get anything like that again and you can't manage it, I'll step in and I'll manage it and players will leave the field.
Time for a chat.
Time for a chat. Thank you. We're going back for the penalty though once you've had a chat.
That's what
No.
Just a penalty.
No, it's just penalty only. Yeah. I'll sort it out. Okay. You happy? Thanks. Top still. For you. Be penalty. Here, yeah? Over there. Keep talking to me, yeah? Here? Yeah.
Send it.
Number 6, must wrap.
Penalty for the no arms tackle. So Nat Dart again will look towards the corner. It's a good kick, but it's holding up in the wind, but it does end up going all the way out.
4-man call. That's you, boys, yeah? There's your hand. No early lift, boys, yeah? Watch the dummy on the hooker. Boys in and set.
Ball all the way over and collected by England.
Timing on move.
Got possession here. Smith goes digging for it. Morris off the deck for
No,
back.
it's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. Not now, release. Come off the ball.
Ball comes spewing out.
That's right, you're off your feet. Straight off. There's Mark there.
The wind is certainly picking up here, and Dart will have to be clever with the way that he nudges this one in. Very clever, nearly takes the
Edge again.
wing mirror off the car.
That's you, yeah?
So
Timing on the
Habigham
jump.
will throw.
Level you that man at the front, you're great.
The England line-out has been somewhat of an enigma. this time it works well.
Penalty advantage. Number 2.
Penalty advantage once again, more infringement from Wales.
That's your mark.
Turner.
Number 2.
They are going to go for the corner once more. Nat Dart sets his sight on the touchline. Finds touch as well.
John. Discipline now. Yeah, they haven't transferred the ball, so you're offside, okay? It is tight, but he's right. Discipline.
What's your front view, mate? What's your front in the front?
Fine.
What's your front in the front? Hold. Here he comes, he's done you. He's coming back. Oh, it's on the street. Yeah!
Not straight though.
Outside down. Scrum.
Lines aren't good enough from Havigan.
Line out, boys.
Line out is opted by Wales, so going to try and feed it
Time
here.
off, boys. Substitution.
Changes to be made.
Boys, they've opted for the line out, so it'll be a line out when we restart. Yeah, I can try.
Apparently.
All good?
Doesn't look like anyone's coming on.
Time's on, by the way.
If there was a substitution
Time up,
made, it
boys,
was very
hold there.
quick.
What number?
I know we are
Yes,
making
mate.
what Wales
All
have
good?
had a player
Just
come
making
off.
sure you had 16 on, lads. Ties back on. Intercept, please.
I think Price is on, wearing 22 with the blue scrum cap. This time it goes all the way over, and now is England possession once more. I think that was back there. There's Fellows,
17. Good.
Smith to Morris. He's repelled, tries to get the ball away, but it's wrapped up in the contact. Smith again, Dart. Looks for that little chip in behind as he did in the first half. Will it bounce kindly for him? Yes, it will. Little bit of individual brilliance from Nat Dart. Really clever stuff on the fly half, just pulling a rabbit out the hat once again, and
Decent.
this is really quite deft
Oh,
stuff
dude.
here.
All right, for a sip of that, mate.
A little chip in behind, and it's all about the bounce of the ball here. And this really works out perfectly for him. Pitches it out the air. And his diminutive frame dances over the whitewash. The conversion is good, so that's a full 7 points via Nat Dart.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
England in full control
Okay,
of the
yeah.
game now.
Just time off. Guys, just hold for me. Sorry, lads. Just got to support. You go behind the barrier. Nah, you can if you want.
Supporter on the pitch. It's probably the most
Just go behind.
mild pitch invader
Cheers,
you'll ever
guys.
get, really.
Just wait until she goes.
High heels as well, that's not really pitch invading sort of attire, is it?
Sorry, Mum, when you're ready.
Right then, this game ceases to amaze me once more. Just when you think you've seen it all, Fellows collects the ball well.
Ball's available. Use it, no.
Go.
Backwards.
Mills spews out low, and Wales
into touch, guys.
lose possession once more. Frustrating set of circumstances for them.
Scrum. Okay, so scrum, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so line out, boys. Line out there, sorry. On you, yeah? No, he said it's off his head, it's fine. It's come from the air. Clear.
line out is the one and only option, apparently. Ball is stolen by Wales, and Mills tries to get it away.
Just keep an eye on it.
A little bit of space now here for Thomas. Pass from Tudor goes through everyone.
Just get numbers if you get it.
There's Mills though in a little bit of space, and the replacement Price, I think it is, wearing 23. Roberts. Higginson steps back inside.
Use it! Knock on.
Knock on, and England have possession now, and the counter. It's a big fend from Scott Turner, a barnstorming run from him. Surveyor.
No, he hasn't affected it. Tackle!
Dart. Hands available here. Healy.
Not now, 6.
Smith. Let's get the ball, and Morris is utilised again, and he offloads to Surveyor.
Timing. No.
Dart. Looks like they'll chip him behind. His footballing skills are good. They're really good. They're expertly good. And he's got the score.
Be very careful.
Matt Dart.
Nah, he hasn't affected it.
With a little bit of football to accompany the rugby.
Off of it.
His second score of the afternoon. What a score it was. A similar sort of beginning to that of his initial score. A little kicking behind this one though.
That's great.
Deflected this way and that. And the wherewithal just to poke it on the left toe, not once but twice, and then get just about enough downwards pressure to dot it down. Really clever stuff from him. And arguably England's best player.
I've got 10 gone.
Go! Go! Go!
Conversions wide, 27-0 is the score, 17 of the points coming from that man there, Nat Dart.
29 left to play. I've got
Still half an hour left in proceedings here.
just
Wales look unable to get themselves
a tackle on this kick. Just be aware. When you're ready.
back into this fixture. So it is a case of just keeping the score as low as possible for them, I can imagine. They want to potentially knock one on the scoreboard as well. Still sitting at 0 points. Smith. The kick high into the sky. How will it land?
Off his foot, play on, all on side. Nah, he's fine.
Rodri Garland. Lots of red shirts down this blind side if they can get it out there quick enough.
Watch the afters.
Jacob Holland. Here out from Wales, they've got the advantage as well as the wind really starts to pick up. They've got it at their backs.
Side.
Stiff breeze into the English faces at the moment.
There you go. 2. 7. You okay to start with? Then you're fit. Relax. Walk away. There you go. Clear release as well. Yeah, you're at the side, then you've lifted it. You've got to come through the
So
gate.
Wales again in the 22.
There you go. Yeah.
6 or 7. 7, yeah?
6 man called. Give your time. Give your time. Give your time. We give you time.
Vela with the arrows. Goes all the way over and to the back. Well collected by Wales as they try to
Once not. Now you're
form
okay.
the shove. The ball
Hey,
is
come, boys.
somewhere
Guys, down by your own
in that
man.
melee. You can see it
Down by
there.
your own man. On move, boys, yeah.
Tudor. Out it goes. Options are plenty. One of them is
Advantage.
Garland.
Penalty. Too many rolls there. We're going back though. Offside in the middle. Tyler.
Once again, there's a little bit more push and shove.
No, listen. You roll, but you've already got the penalty advantage because they're offside in the midfield. So it's your penalty.
Okay, but what about that?
I didn't see it. Okay. Show you what you're asking.
Seven's done too many dudes.
Okay, relax. Go for your skip.
Grabbing his head like a height.
Okay.
Oh, what are we going to do? Listen. Listen, I've been jailed for less time people not it. Yes,
Sarvera and Dan Vela just making themselves accustomed to each other at the moment.
It'll be. Where's your skipper? So it was initially, it's your penalty because they're offside in the midfield, then couldn't play on because it was too many rolls. Haven't seen the high tackle, I'm just going to have a quick word with them. Yeah, we will be your no worries. Corey. That's 2 or 3 times I'm getting radios in from the ARs about number 7's behaviour after the ball. Opportunity now.
I can't
If it carries on.
agree with you. Yeah.
Okay, if
Can
not,
I have 2 minutes with him?
no, just a quick chat now.
Quick chat?
Yeah, then if you can't deal with it, I'll have to get involved.
Thank you, sir.
It's on you now. And it'll be their penalty, time stood off, offside in the midfield.
So Sarvera getting himself a little bit too excited.
Yeah. Okay, just hold there. Time's on, okay. It was offside.
Offside the call, so Wales with the penalty. They will nudge it into the corner. It's a strong nudge at
Use the
that.
line as the middle. Guys, line's the middle. Line's the middle. There you go. You right? There you go. There's your mark. Line's the middle. Line's the middle, guys.
Yeah. Ball all the way over and Cud collects it at the back.
Simon, I'll move. Hold.
Wales hold on to see it. The ball in possession with Vela. Tudor to Holland. Mike Roberts, who was held up just before the break. Further carries, it was Hughes. Vela again. Garland, Higginson.
Come back, no, ball was out. Your player pushed it out.
Mills pops it up for Garland. Ball across the floor, but Shalish picks it up.
No, ball was out.
It's Garland again. Lots of possession for Wales at the moment, but
Tackle, release.
not much
no hands. Ball's
yardage
available.
being made. Tudor, Vela. Pass is good, and there's a little bit of space here now for Thomas. Had options out wide, didn't decide to use them.
Tackle! Release!
Wales ever so close here.
Tackle!
Using those run-up runners, Tudor, Garland, Vela on that inside line, held up by England effectively at the moment. There's numbers out here if they can use it though. They're going to shift it. Charlesworth, he was close. Mills, could he be closer?
No hand! No, it's fine.
Space on the blind side running out for Wales. Look to burrow in. Ball's been held up again.
So it's a goal line. No, he's fine. Yeah. He released it, come back on.
Really strong defensive work from England once more. Either side of the half preventing Wales from scoring. Ball held up again.
Replayed the ball for me. Yeah. That's fine.
England making a few substitutions while they're at it.
Yeah, and then, so your 23 then has then tried to replay the ball and get to his feet, so the 6 is then entitled to go back for the tackle, so he's fine.
I had the ball, I placed it, he picked it up.
Let me explain it, right, okay? Let me explain. Right, so number 23, he's down, he's entitled to move, 6 is released, then when he's moved, he's gone back onto the ball, and then he's held the ball up.
I think it's a difference of opinion.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Because I think the 6 pulled him up.
Okay, from my angle, it looked like he's gone and made a double. Yeah, no worries.
John Cudd just trying to
it's just come for you.
iron out the
it's non-stop. I can't manage it. I'm thinking about what you're saying rather than looking at the
difference of opinion, as he phrased it.
We all good? Are we playing?
There's a bit of a rugby education lesson from the referee as well, which was
Back 2 has come off.
insightful.
Club's come on. What number's going back?
Fine. Okay. We happy, yeah? No, we're playing. We don't need him. We're playing.
Referee for today's game is Mark Hyde.
We don't need him. We're playing.
John Kirkpatrick and George Cox are his assistants, and Hyde has done ever so well so far today, especially in keeping tempers low. Vela, great offload.
No hands, no hands.
Wales once again 5 metres out, but we know that means very little for them at the moment. Mills.
Tackle!
Further strong carries from Wales here. It's the captain, John Cudd. Good offload to Yates. Yates even. Penalty England's way. I think a card is going to be produced here.
Yeah, you're on the floor and you've played the ball.
It'll be Fisher.
Number 9, off at 22.
Rory Fisher. Sent to the sin bin.
He's on the floor. On the 5. Number 9 on the floor, playing the ball.
So now it's England's turn to play with 14.
Whoa, which way?
Thank you.
Put England on the line. England, you're on the line. The line for me.
Go to hooker for me.
Off at 22. Inbin was off at 22. Balls away, guys, relax. Yeah, that's fine. Ball's coming. Time's still on. Yeah, same here. 21:45 left. England take the line. Line is England's.
How many the call, sir? How many the call?
Ball! The 5. No, change.
Another good shove from Wales here, and they could be over. Ball is there, available. They have got it down, and it is a score.
I scored first.
Here we go.
Ball's on.
It's Dan Vela,
Well done. Yeah.
the hooker,
Yeah.
the beneficiary
Yeah.
of a really strong
I will do, yeah. I think both teams are going across.
Wales
so they're
maul.
managing it. Yeah, appreciate it.
I don't get done for a last streak, that's all.
All I would say, like, I don't mind where you are, great. Don't mind questions like that. It's just when the other players are all walking and asking other questions. So that's fine. That's fine for me. But some of it's becoming a bit unacceptable. Yeah. No, I'm right. Thank you.
So Rodri Garland will
20 left to play. They're probably just under
assume
20
kicking
after this kick.
duties from fairly wide out.
Yeah. We'll
Can see actually
stop
both
this to a minimum unless we have to.
Both the women's teams warming up on the adjacent pitch, and that game kicks off at 4 o'clock. It's a good nudge there from Rodney Garland, and he gets the full complement of points.
What? You've got 19 and a half left. Yeah. Which way you go, mate? Okay, when you're ready.
So Nat Dart gets England back underway. It's a good nudge from him as well.
Forward, play on. You're on the floor, you can't play the ball.
Sarver taking it quickly, evading tackles as well as England forage into the Welsh 22, looking for an almost immediate response.
He's onside.
Good offload. England still playing with the ball in possession.
Tackle, release!
There's Patrick Toon.
Well done.
And sprayed straight into the face of Ivan Fellows.
Time's off.
Knock on is given. Sarver is still down after making that initial run.
He was on the floor, he didn't really know much about it. Would have been harsh.
Over there to talk to.
We okay? Time's off yet?
This was the clever bit of handling from England here.
You okay, Tyler?
Brabazon on 2 Fellows. Got a bit of interplay between forwards there. And this was not as good from Fellows.
Yeah, move it over.
Sarver down, receiving a little bit of treatment. No word for our hosts today, Cambridge.
You got 18 to play.
Who've given us a good track to run on. Obviously good facilities here as well.
Just right there.
They'll be playing in the second tier of English rugby next season after getting promoted from League One.
Guys, there'll be
National League One to the Championship.
Yeah. Nah, you're all right. Like I say, it's good questions, I don't mind it. It's just the commentary. What you got to think, as I said to Corey, if you run alongside me commentating, it takes my focus away from what's happening. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah, we've got
right so far.
more than one commentator at the moment, I think.
Nah,
There's only one.
You okay? Yeah, just get the physios off for me, guys.
They're going to nick my job.
I'm not his dad, so. It's not a legal requirement.
Fine by me.
Wait. Inside.
Inside, yeah? Be clinical.
Guys, back on. That's the mark, guys, it. Stability.
Johnny Hughes just double checking whether the scrum is taking place inside or outside the 22. It's a good question to ask when he's potentially looking at a clearance kick.
Crow! Boy!
Hold the weight.
Sit!
Move! Get it out! Get out!
Oh, sorry.
Instead it's Mills.
Nearly a dick shot.
It's a powerful run from him.
Backwards. Play it on, no, he's fine.
Ball instead available for Patrick Toon. Sarver. Pass out wide, and here's a try scorer, Mitchell. One more pass and it's good. That's from William McCubbin. Smith, Mitchell on the hat-trick.
Short, move 40. No hands.
Few blades of Cambridge grass separating him and the try line. McCubbin again.
Not now, John.
Smith. Morris.
Advantage.
Another high tackle. Smith, the ball bobbling up for him. It's got to go here. The score must come. England, do they get there? They've gone for it.
Going back for the penalty advantage. He's short, he's held.
I think that's unfortunate there. thought for all our money that Ashton Hawks has managed to dot that down, but
Yeah.
nevertheless, England had the penalty to their disposal, and they take it quickly. Scott Turner has got there. Route 1. Kidderminster boy.
We've got 16 left to play, so 4
England's 5th score of the afternoon.
4.
You have it, just tell me the time.
Yeah, of course. 10, 15. 10. Okay, yeah. Time in 15. Time's still on, you're gonna have to. About 30 seconds. 30 seconds then. Just over there on the edge. 15. There, good.
We were
Right.
waiting for a tee.
15, that's 15
So
seconds.
Dart is going to have to take this one quickly.
Yep.
It's a good nudge though.
15 to play.
Didn't even have time to
on
take
the
off a scrum cap. 15 minutes left to play.
3 players. Okay. Time's off, boys. Just make some changes.
Changes galore for the visitors as they were.
Just hold there for us, yeah. We all good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time's back on when you're ready.
And there's Morris who collects possession. The kick from Smith is testing down the middle.
Hold it front.
Charlesworth.
Come out. Yes.
Dart, he sets away. Good balance from him to stay on his feet. Dart sliding through. Smith passes on here. Mitchell. Straight through goes Mitchell.
Hold. Just a knock on. It's a genuine attempt. 2 hands. Just a knock on.
Once again, Johnny
Genuine attempt,
Hughes
that's
just
all.
trying to collect possession from the intercept here.
Time off, man down.
Keen for it.
As much as I'd love to say it wasn't, but...
Yeah, that was better than his first attempt. Anyway.
Cud's down at the moment. Just double checking that he's all good.
All good. Time's off still. Yeah, okay. Numbers. What number? Number. Yeah. What a mate. Still got man down, time's off. Yeah, about 14 and a half. Yeah.
So further changes being made
just
by
put it over here, mate.
Wales.
Are we happy, yeah? Physio? Happy? Thank you. Yeah. It's just a knock on wood. Yeah.
Where's the boxer?
No. Time's off. Any other questions? 14 minutes. Good question.
So looks like Sarver has actually gone into the front row, and we've got Patrick Toon on the blind side. Yeah, so because of the yellow that was to Fisher, though, so you'd imagine it wouldn't make up much of a difference. It looks as though
Stability both for this side, yep, no worries. Don't step off.
Hold!
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
2, 3, 4!
Free kick to England,
Just watch that.
who are still, of course, a man down. There's Morris, Smith, Brabazon.
Just stop there, guys. Just time off. You get the penalty, just time off here, guys. Just holding on. Just got a man down here. Just steady when you get it. Steady when you get it. Yeah, just his ribs, mate. Steady.
Yeah, there's
That's it happened.
Scott Turner, I think,
For
who's
the turnover, just
down and trying to
Huh?
receive a little
Free
bit of
kick.
treatment.
So you've just gone through the. Okay. Yeah, the one. Okay, time's off. You're making a sub. You okay? They're subbing you anyway.
What?
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Hey, not I?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, mate.
Well played.
I think
Yeah, okay.
Turner's making way either
Hold
way.
there. Just wait there, just wait. Time's on there. Penalty there. Hold it.
Joshua Sprules is on, wearing 17.
1 minute till the bin. 1 minute till the bin.
Minute left. This one's coming straight to me. Oh no, just short.
Use the edge.
I thought I was in then. Be able to show my stuff.
Who?
So you've got technical staff just waltzing around the pitch.
Yeah, okay. I think he's part of it. All right.
How many lads?
Yeah, he's got, after this, he'll be on. After this, Sim been on.
So the final dying seconds of the yellow card to Rory Fisher. Last chance for Wales to utilise their man advantage.
Just knocked forward first. You knocked it forward first, and then there was a second one. You first.
Same on.
Yeah.
Get that back tonight.
Yeah, Sim been on.
So Fisher's back with us.
Just get Sim been on.
Turn the screen out.
12, just under 12 to play.
Two down, my top. Seconds.
Wait seconds, wait. Now in. Hold your weight, Mikey.
Right, on my top.
Hold your weight, Mikey.
Another scrum.
Crouch!
It's not like we haven't had enough of them today.
Bind! Sit! When you ready?
Jamie Tudor once again to feed. Vella's at the back of it, but instead it's Garland, and back it goes,
No,
and
it's not.
it's picked up by
Not
England.
there. Not offside there. Original knock on here by White in the tackle.
Knock on in the tackle.
How close is that?
You're very close, but it's not on in the tackle.
Same on.
We've got my ball down now, Hillsy boy.
I'll come this side, yeah.
It's a scrum again.
Hey, straight.
Let's get this.
Another one.
Get this. 6 seconds. Hold it.
Front row union will be licking their lips as they watch this, I'm sure.
Bind!
Potentially some of the faster, better looking ones, not so much.
Play away, 9.
Ball out, Garland. It's that little cut in behind for Will Thomas. They're into play in the midfield between those two. Space here if they can get the
Knock on
ball out.
advantage.
Guess what it is? It's another knock on. You know what that means.
Over here, guys.
The options are there for Wales. It's just this pass, which is a little bit wayward.
There's my hookers up.
So it's scrum time.
Let's get a shot. Let's go.
Yeah, they've been undone the whole game. That's why I've got socks on.
Let's have a bit of push on this.
Let's go. Lloyd, tap and roll, yeah?
Go on, Chris, yeah?
Yeah, come on.
Hold it. Yeah, ready. Hold.
Crouch!
So 10 minutes left to go. Conveniently, about 10 minutes until our next game starts.
You gotta get
How useful is that, eh?
What's wrong, sir?
He's got to get his head in. You've got to get his head in as well. Can't scrimmage like that.
Play rugby, please. Yeah, ball, count.
Seconds.
Hold your weight, yeah?
Hold, Mikey.
Crowd!
Out 6. Coach.
Bind!
Ready.
So Smith, with the ball in hand, feeds the scrum,
Ball's out.
spews all the way out. Here he is again, Dart, Mitchell, both of which with a brace of tries this afternoon.
Tackle! No hands!
The fifth actually came from Scott Turner, so those were the 3 try scorers for England this afternoon. Fellows. Smith assessing his options.
Yeah, he's first man. He's on the ball. No, he's first man.
Wales
First man,
might
he's
have
turned it over.
turned it over. They have, and they put the kick in behind. It's a good one at that. Depends on how it bounces. Dart, it's got possession. Healy stretches legs. Doesn't have much to do at fullback this afternoon. Healy, despite wearing the 10 shirt, that's where he's been utilised.
Relax, boys.
Dart.
Watch that on the floor.
Once again, England trying to find a little bit of space on the edge.
Use it, 9.
Robertson. Morris. Taking some hefty collisions today, Morris.
Advantage.
Smith.
Sorry. To the floor first. Floor first, play.
Sarveya takes it quickly.
He was 10, he's fine.
Strong carry from him
He's okay.
up into the Welsh half.
Not now, 22, be careful. No hands! 2, you're on the floor. Hands are on the floor. Use it!
Beck.
He's trapping on himself. Is he out?
Stop. Time off. Stay there. Relax. Just relax. Stay down. That was your own man there. Stay there. I think so.
Stay down, stay down.
Time's off, boys. Yeah, just on that one. Just pass the ball to the floor. You've got to be on ball clear lift for me.
Sorry.
It's very close, but yeah.
That's twice now.
Yeah.
Corey Beck is just
6
down at
and
the
a half
moment.
left. 8, yeah?
Straight to the head again.
Number 8. It'd be a scrum down to White. White were in possession, just stopped it for you. It'd be a scrum, White ball still in possession, just stopped it for the head.
He's looking to be in a little bit of a
Let the
kerfuffle.
physio do it.
Beck is going to need the change.
What are we looking at, physio?
Got the fucking shoulder straight to the
What are
arm.
we looking? Okay, yeah.
A high shot and another player we're losing to the game.
What was your own player? Time's off, yeah. 6.5 left. Have they made a sub here?
Beck, I think he is going to make way, so the captain departs.
Who'll we skip? Fine.
Fish.
6.5.
Ben
boys.
Lornazak
Back
is
here, yeah?
with
Boys,
us.
Scrum down, White ball.
What's this? How long left, sir?
Time. 6.5 left. There we go.
Let's go.
Tight.
Tight, yeah.
Ben, let's go.
Balance, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ball in and out, Jets, in and out.
Hold. Wait.
Right.
Hold. Ready? Hold.
Come down.
I've got that.
Seconds.
Cuddy, up here. Up here. Hand up. There.
Crow!
Coach.
Bind! Sit!
Hit 2, 3, 4.
Sit. Sit.
Nah, he's fine.
Smith. Dart releasing Fisher in the midfield. Dart again. Good pass towards Healy. Space on the outside here for England. They've been playing more free-flowing rugby in the last sort of 10-15 minutes. It's quite appeasing to watch.
Advantage.
Wales offside.
Offside there, boys. Offside.
Corner now.
There's your mark.
Dart being asked to head towards the corner. He obliges. Just over 5 minutes left to go of the game as a whole.
What's that? You were. Yeah. You did the top in the midfield. Offside. Numbers. 5. Let's manage that front.
Toon in midfield, the two wingers combining. England looking for a further cherry on the cake. The dink in behind is strong. There's a big in-goal area here, and there's a lot of pressure there on Tudor Charlesworth. He does well to collect possession and dot it down in the same movement.
Still 12. They still have to be onside while they're chasing. Still have to be onside, okay? Which way? That way.
Slipping through England's clutches, and another knock on. That was the better handling of Tudor Charlesworth there previously. This, not so good.
Use that as your mark, guys. Yeah, please.
There's been those little sparks of brilliance and magic. The majority of which, of course, coming from Nat Dart, you've got to say, at standoff.
12 outside. Jets, tighter. Tighter. Crouch! Bind! Sit! 1, 2, 3, 4. 9, go.
Garland.
Sorry, 6.
Healy's back there, having a think of where he can run it to. Surveyor back in field. England looking to finish with a flurry.
Don't play it.
Mitchell stretching his legs, tries to put that little dink in behind, but forgets to kick his leg. He may very well have injured it in the process.
Ball's available. I'll move points, sorry, Rory.
Garland decides to keep the ball in hand.
Stay there, 11. Simon.
Tudor keeps it in field. Healy to Dart. What can he see in front of him? Dart, it's a good pass, and there's options are plenty here for England. The step back inside is good as they head up towards the 22. Smith.
Tackle.
He's wrapped up in the tackle.
Counter-ruck's fine. No, it's fine.
The counter-ruck has been counter-rucked itself, so I think England still have the ball, albeit slowed down. Sprules. Smith. Fellows. Carry from Fellows. Smith goes darting. There's Dart outside him. And Mitchell, it's a lovely threaded ball, and Ashton Hawks could be in the corner. I think Garland got there.
No, just relax. Smart there. Relax, boys.
Just prevented him. Ashton Hawks is calling for the TMO.
Touch there, guys.
We can be the judge of that.
Okay.
Oh, look, we can slow it down and all.
You okay? You okay too? You
Oh,
want to?
that's close. That's really close. I do think he's in touch, though.
I've got less than that.
It's either simultaneous or a little bit just before. All good there, all good there.
Line up.
It's close, but it's definitely some strong defensive acumen from Garland.
It's your ball. Sorry, put Wales on the
It's
fly.
like a battlefield at the moment. We've got a lot of men down.
When we go, yeah.
But look at this pass here.
Wait till we get this.
A little floated ball over the top. Arguably
Just under a minute.
England's two best players today in tandem, Will Mitchell and Nat Dart. Those two, of course, providing the majority of the
Wales
points
build
as well.
when we restart.
He's just in touch.
Yeah, same here.
Really strong defensive work from
Oh, just hold him there, hold him.
Rodri Garland, the vice-captain, who has been ever so impressive for Wales, but very little that he could do to prevent England from this particular scoreline.
Time's on.
Clock's in the reds.
Ball's there.
Garland goes for touch, finds touch.
This will be last play, gentlemen.
This is going to be last play.
Last play, guys.
Five-man lineouts called. Sarver will throw.
Last play. Yeah, last play. Last play, gents. Last play. Guys, take them out.
Wonder what England will decide to do
Let's go,
here.
please.
Maybe they'll try and get a final statement score. Or will they look just to seal the deal? Ball collected off the line out. Looks as though they're going to go for it.
That's one slide.
Patrick Toon has the ball at the back of the maul here.
6. I know he had advantage. He's straight in the side.
Yeah, Ryan Shalish has gone straight in at the side there.
Ball's not out. Time in. No? No. That's not there.
Surveyor goes quickly.
Advantage.
Another advantage.
He's got to make an attempt. He's put himself on that side. He's got to make an attempt. Number 4. You've got to make an attempt.
Joe Yates not rolling away. Surveyor goes again. Fellows
No, hands. 6.
close but no cigar. Have they got there? England, yes they have. They will get that one final score. And I think it's Joshua Sprouls
6-1.
who's getting the pats on the back. It is.
That will be after the kick, guys.
Sprouls with the score.
Yeah, well, 15.
The dying embers of this game. Yeah, it's just his final pick and go from Sprouls. So, arguably fittingly, it will be Nat Dart with the final input on the game. Straight down the middle, call as you like. And it was him and the man that he just embraced, Will Mitchell. Those two the difference, you'd argue. 31 points from them, and then it was the other 10 added by the front row union. Scores from Scott Turner and his replacement, Josh Sprouls, meaning that England come away with a confident victory here in Cambridge. The consolation effort from Wales was not enough. So it is England who will take home the Broad Street Cup. And we won't see the cup being presented. You're just going to have to trust us that it's that it will be there. We have to wait until the 3rd of June. There's where we have a return fixture where Wales will look to better their performances. So a confident win there for England. Smiles on faces. Wales with a bit more work to do ahead of that return fixture next month. Final score here in Cambridge: England 41, Wales 7.
No, back coach, straight back, yes. We'll go finish and then back on the bench. Cheers, man, thank you. Cheers, mate. Yeah, what are you proud of me?
Ready!
Tunnel, the girls. Yeah. And then after we've done the tunnel, can we come in the corner of the ground, please? Calm down, I'll film it.
Well, welcome back. And all I say is let's just hope that the rugby is slightly better than the singing in some cases. Yeah, we're still awaiting team sheets here and there. I, for one, at the moment only have England, but I'm sure that will be changed ever so soon. So Wales get us underway. Well, already it's an initial knock-on. And Wales will try to take relatively quickly. So Wales on the front foot already. There's Pearson wearing 19. Wales, of course, will look to try and better the performance of their male counterparts who fell extremely short to England in the first game. It's England here with Cook, I think, who goes with a little kick into touch and does well, actually, to... Actually, that was Mills, I think, wearing 9. Sean Mills, the vice-captain, with the little nudge. Lyon with the throw at the line out. It's initially intercepted by Wales, but brought back by Rebecca Hood of England. Ball there and available for England. Lyon and Hood combining as Beth Cook, the fly half, marshals play fairly well. Mills. There's Albert, 13. Jenkins over the ball. Jenkins gets the turnover for Wales. The kick in behind is collected by England, and it's a thumping hit from Cuthbertson. Mills to Cook. Albert still keeps possession. There's Cap John wearing 2. Good counter-ruck from England. Mills. Players outside. Lottie Knowles. Penalty goes the way of England. Mills takes it quickly. As Cook. Cook. Strong leg drive from April Platt, wearing 4. Cook, the ball spilt, so Wales have it this time as Pearson. Charman comes in to deputise at scrum half, and the ball gets actually slightly further out wide, and strong running from Paige Randall, who's still going. Ushered into touch after quite a strong run and carry from the Wales number 12, Randall. In at the side. The scrum infringement, Wales's fault. Sophie Lyon just taking a few extra seconds to return to her feet. Time back on. Mills head towards the corner. No, she won't. She'll tap and go. And through go England. Strong carry from Knowles. Aubert. Mills. England almost grind to a halt. Pets. Clock's off. We're unable to hear on this conversation. The ref, Mike, is currently attached to our previous official. Hope to potentially get that sorted, potentially, hopefully, for the second half. Mills. It'll kick him behind, and it's a clever one, and it will bounce into touch and put Wales under more considerable pressure. bouncing balls, tricky. Wales try to deal with it. They clear their lines, but not very far at all. So England now with the line out. It's not too far out. John feeds the line out, falls all the way back, and it's gone backwards, says the referee. Knowles, strong carry from her. Cat John. England still foraging into the Welsh 22. Cook. Nothing coming of that. I'm going to go back for the infringement. Ball hacked forward by Wales, and knock-on advantages with the Welsh. So they've gone from being pinned onto their own line to in a relatively good position with the advantage as well. Now here come Wales, trying to keep the ball in hand. Instead, it's Maria Petz who's picked it up, and it's been stolen again then by Wales. So Maria Petz is down, the clock is stopped. Just getting some treatment. Head injuries, always got to be careful and conscious about those. Especially when a player voluntarily stays down on the floor. Looks like it could potentially be a fairly lengthy break. Yet to move. Sean Mills has come in to just hold her head, make sure she stays in the right sort of position. So Maria Petz is going to make way here.
Do you want to go, there's a step there, want to go there, or do you want to go target?
Neve Chapman with the ball at the base of the scrum. Penalty advantage comes and Wales will look to play the ball. It's a good run from Randall. Paige Randall still going. Options out wide, and Wales could end up with a worldie here. Wrapped up in the tackle well is Cuthbertson. So much so that she runs out of real estate. But high tackle is called. Yeah. Slightly too high from Cook. So Neve Chapman heads towards touch, doesn't find it though. Kick has returned. It's a good kick at that. Jenkins to feed the line out. It's scrappy and it's England's. And away goes Rebecca Hood.
Just giving it as a scrummage. Just giving it as a scrummage, no more. Scrum down. Just your player got in front of you, no problem. Accidental scrum down.
Accidental offside. Wales will have the scrum.
Stand up. Just give me a space here, please. Just give me some space, thank you. Stand up. Right. I'll referee the scrummage. You concentrate on what you're doing, yeah? You do it, and then I'll penalise if I need to, okay? Or I'll readjust. She goes over the top. Thank you.
The scrum is now ready. A few hitches initially. It's a good one though, and Jenkins is at the back of it. Well picked up by Randall, who's been the bright spark for Wales so far in this game. She keeps the ball alive. Cuthbertson on the outside. This could be a perfect score for Wales. It will be. Started by Paige Randall and finished well by Kath Cuthbertson. Wales draw first blood in this game. This is the run initially. Actually, it was Nadia Strange, not Randall, who made the finished off well by Kath Cuthbertson. Strange, Cuthbertson combining. Apologies for any Pretty language, yeah, from actually from our referee, who I think is just getting quite frustrated at the technology. He's just having a fiddle around there, making sure it's all intact. Out of context, that sounds quite odd, doesn't it? Anyway, Mills. Gets us back underway. Play on is the call. Chelsea Watkins. Powerful running. Wales have certainly started the better of the two teams. The antithesis, of course, of the first game that we had in front of us today, where it was certainly England that were the better side. Wales, though, still going. Their handling has been really strong. Knock-on advantage, so England have possession.
Nothing there. First one was over here, no advantage. Scrum down white. Mark's here. No, Mark's here. Yeah, when you're ready. Yeah, we said we'd call early. When you're ready.
Out the back it goes, and there's Knowles at the base of the scrum who picks it up. Mills. Wales offside. Platt takes it up for England. Cat John racing forwards.
Yeah, 5-9, no problem. No problem. We're back over here. Number 2.
The turnover's good, but the advantage was being played. Offside is the call.
Number 2. Just inside your own half. Just inside your own half.
Mills looking for touch. She'll make it. Lyon with the throw. A good, well-drilled line out from England. Wales trying to get over the ball to no avail. Ball been nicked and Chapman's got it. Neve Chapman, good work from her. Now here's Jenkins. The kick comes from Kim Bowler. It's a good kick as well, and the chase is on. Bowler goes to pick it up. Randall. The try scorer, Cuthbertson, racing away. Can she get her second? She will. Kath Cuthbertson with the brace. Really quick thinking from Kim Bowler to put that nudge over the top and collect it herself. This time it was Paige Randall who was the conduit as well, just stringing those two phases of attack together and releasing Cuthbertson to score her second.
It was also high, 9, skip. It was also a high shot, but you've scored.
There you go, Randall just slipping away and releasing Cuthbertson, who does really well to finish this one off. Using that fend to full effect. I think it's Nadia Strange with the conversion. It's a good attempt, but it's wide. So 20 minutes gone, and this time it's Wales who are 2 scores up.
When you're ready.
Mills gets the game back underway. The kick again from Bowler this time. The direction is slightly different. Heads out of play though. Not often you see a open side with a boot like that. Not once but twice. All in's the call from England. Collected by Beth Howell, though, of Wales. Chapman goes for the kick. Out of play, though, straight out of play as well. So it'll be a line out, just from where we had it. As you were.
Yeah, play on. No hands. Hands away now.
Albert.
Tackle and release.
Mills. Lyon. Mills again.
Play on, play on.
Albert. Zoe Albert.
Tackle and release, good, move. Go, go,
Tackle
move.
made.
Playing advantage, 7 red, offside.
Once again, Wales
Say again,
just
sorry, 2.
encroaching.
3, sorry.
And offside.
Move,
So
release.
England have the penalty advantage. There's Cook. John, it's a strong tackle. Knock on.
Knock forward. Scrum down. Clock's off, injury behind. Yes. Of course. Yeah. Are they allowed to, as long as they can go there and then pass? Yeah. As long as it's one movement. Yeah.
That was the
You okay?
the latter half of that tackle.
Yes, spot on.
At the moment is halted our play ever so slightly.
Going A5, I didn't realise bobble 5.
Yeah.
Just
As long as it goes 5. Yeah. Same as a kickoff. Doesn't have to clear as long as it goes 10. Still having problems with your players rolling into the scrum half. They've got to go out the side.
So, with an England injury, we'll have a look at the England team. And this is how they line up. Michelle Holdsworth captaining the side at 1. Then it's Kat John 2, Sophie Lyon 3, April Platt wearing 4, Danny Dunkier wearing 5, Rose Wilkes 6, Roslyn Morrison wearing 7, Lottie Knowles at 8.
Okay,
In the
I'll stay out
backs,
the
it's
way.
Sean Mills, at 9, Beth Cook at 10, Rebecca Hood at 11, Maria Petz, who we've already seen go off wearing 12, Zoe Albert at 13, Molly Gill at 14, Ruth Davis, Ruth Dives in fact at 15, Tyndall, Whittaker, Wright and Jones also make up the bench. For Wales, it's York, Thomas, Rees, Pearson, Holwell, Bishop, Hopkins, Jenkins, Chapman, Bowler, Field, Harper, Randall, Cuthbertson, Strange and Gill that make up the squad as a whole. They're interchanging, mixing and matching as we go along. So yeah, you go, both team sheets coming at you there, thick and fast. April Platt has made way after that collision, so she's out of action for now.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're running a little bit behind overall here. The men's game really did go on for quite some time, so the interchange between the two teams was a couple of minutes, which meant that we couldn't get our ducks in a row. But tell you who's getting their ducks in a row at the moment is Wales, and the work of Randon, I think it was again there. And they're Strange.
Tackle a move! Ball available.
Chapman.
No, no.
The kick in behind again, and some of those bobbles and bounces. It's Wilkes, I think, who just decides to nudge it out of play. Yeah, she just decides best to get it out of here.
It's your ball, so that's the middle. So step away. This is their mark. No. No. Line-out's formed. Line-out's formed. You can't have it both ways.
Line out then for Wales in the 22 once more.
Look at the H.
Knock on here. This was the
yes.
Thank you.
Indecision of Bowler, and then Randall just knocking it on ever so slightly.
Just be careful you're not following through with a bit of afters at the breakdown, please. Just break out of it once it's gone. Crouch! Bind! Set! Who? Play off! Play off!
Wales
Sterling was good.
still just about have the ball. No, they don't. Mills has stolen it.
Move, tackler, good, well done. No hands now. No hands now. Ruck's formed.
Mills with that kick in behind. It's a good one at that. She's connected really well with it. Strange is back there.
Taken in.
There's a lot of work to do.
Taken in.
The kick is short and Cuthbertson's got it.
We're going for the knock on. She made no difference, but she was in front of the kicker. So we're knocking on, scrum down. You started off in front of the kicker. Yeah, knock on here from the catch. Couldn't play on because she was started off in front of the kicker. Crouch! Bind! Set!
Player down is the
Clock's off.
The tight head Chelsea Watkins.
I'll come around and have a look, Lucas. I'll come around and look. Yeah, well done. You've made your point, we've all heard you. If you keep going at him, I'm going to ask you to leave the playing area. Do we understand each other? You've made your point, I will look at it. You've spoken to the touch judge and he's asked you to stop. I'm now asking you to. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Watkins is back up to her feet.
Yeah.
That's good to see.
Well,
Always get a little bit worried around those sort of injuries. When the player goes down at scrum time, so much pressure applied to the scrum area. A lot of pressure on necks and shoulders and heads.
Big fat from England, come on!
Crow! Bind! Set! Playing red advantage. Red advantage.
Advantage is Wales's. Oh, ball for net. That was clever. But it meant very little. Advantage was Wales's.
No, you dropped your bind. This side, yeah. That side. Yeah, we've got you on the line, White, please. You on the line, White, please. Yours is the line.
So it's Jenkins again with the throw. Picked up in the end by
Knock
England,
forward in the
but
line
it'll be
out, scrummage in 15.
a knock-on in the line out, which means you get a scrum on the 15-metre line. But a bit more stop-start over the past sort of few minutes. A few injuries, a few knock-ons here and there.
So when you say you dropped the
You
bind,
see before that,
Stay on top.
we had some fairly good running rugby from Wales. When they've had their hands on the ball, they've utilised it quite well.
Bind! Set! I think it went behind the prop's foot. I'm playing on.
Mills.
Use it.
It's a kick right down the throat of Wales, and Strange can't collect it at the first time of asking, nor the second or the third.
Advantage, White.
So England have it. Will be England with the knock on. Mills, it was a great kick from her. Right down the middle, really testing Strange at the back.
Knock on by the player recovering the ball.
Let's go again.
Let's go, Red, please.
stronger, bigger push, please.
Let's go, guys, please.
Hold your weight until he's right, yeah? Hold your weight and on the drive.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
So Mills with the put in. Cook at standoff. Might not get that far. It's a strong carry, a bit of contact from
Penalty advantage, White.
Wales,
No,
and
okay. Penalty
there's a
advantage, White.
penalty advantage.
Penalty advantage for White, red high tackle.
Aubert now outside centre. Continuous strong carries.
Tackle and release, good. Still penalty advantage, White. Move!
Mills, Cook, the little kick in behind. How will it bounce? It's well cleared. They come back for the penalty though, the high tackle.
Yeah. High tackle. High tackle on number 10. Thank you.
England take it quickly. Knowles, Cook. The pass is there and available. Penalty Wales. And Welsh do well over the ball.
Not 10, playing advantage.
Wasting little time as well. Sarah Harper, the skipper. They've got the advantage for not being 10.
Sorry.
Picked up off the tippy toes. And away goes Wales here. They can get that one extra pass. It could be Curtains here. Good bit of running from Field. Kirsten Field, can she go all the way? Will she have the gas? I think she will. What a run this is. Field with the score. A turn of pace from the outside centre. Slaloming is her way through the English defence. Field stepping in and out. Really good work from her. And it's a third try.
First penalty was yours. They were not 10 at the second. We've played advantage and you've scored. Okay. So advantage over, okay?
The conversion attempt is just off from Strange. So it stays at 15-0.
Say again.
5 minutes left to play.
Fine.
Mills. She's back underway. England look fairly lethargic in places. Potentially Wales can capitalise on that. Keeping the ball alive well. We get those danger men onto the ball. Chapman, Cuthbertson, Randall, Strange, Field, of course. That back line has been electric when given the chance to play.
Good decision, prop, thank you.
Chapman, Howell, plows straight through Dunkiert.
No, don't pull her over, good. Yeah, move now, move, 3, move. Plan advantage. Red penalty
Field.
advantage.
Free ball to use for Wales. Getting out wide. Harper. Straight through goes Harper, the skipper. Strong captain's contribution.
Yeah, advantage over.
And Randall will scamper home. Arguably worthy of a try, considering her performance in the opening 40 minutes or so. And she will get it.
Let's go, guys, please. In a sec, no rush.
Go on, Tug! Go on, Tug!
They're not moving, so I'm not too worried. You okay? Just so we're clear, your white 3 did exactly what I'd asked your guys to not do, so she didn't roll. We played advantage and you've scored, okay? No problem at all.
There's another player down here, actually, in England colours.
Clock's off.
Come on, girls, we've got this.
With a handful of seconds left.
I've got 2. But yeah, something like that. 1.5. You okay? Yeah, cool. Okay? Yeah? Cool. Play on!
So we're back underway. Dealt with the injured player and off we set now. It's Wales once again off the restart, running absolute riot. Paige Randall making this game her own.
And that's half time.
Will be the half.
Closer, this one. This one's closer.
What a score that is from Randall. Really well played. The conversion this time is successful. It takes Wales into a commanding lead at the break. Some really well-worked scores. 2 from the person on your screen there, Randall. Another 2 from Cuthbertson and Kirsten Field also getting in on the action. As well as a conversion from Nadia Strange. Takes us into a very different scoreline to that of the men's at the break. England 0, Wales 27.
She's fine, by the way. Come on, girls, we've got this.
Back underway here then in Cambridge, England, with quite a steep hill to climb.
All set? Where's she gone? Skipper?
England have
Penalty advantage, England.
retained the ball back.
Penalty advantage, England. It was knocked forward and then number 3 kicked it. Knocked forward and then kicked it. Offside.
Offsides the call, England, with the penalty taken quickly by Mills. She goes burrowing forward and utilises her friends, and England already looking in better form. And away they go, and they have scored here. I think it's Dunkier with the score.
Skipper, just so you know,
Danny
you need to be really
Dunkier
careful.
wearing
Okay,
5.
Thank you very much.
Almost out of nowhere, look, straight through the middle. Looked like she was running into a little bit of a dead end, but no, she got the score.
Just use the post as your mark. The post.
Conversion is good. So the The score is 27-7. England creeping themselves back into the fixture.
When you're ready.
See a long way left to go. Ball deep into the English half. Mills, the pass is good. She's got there once more, Mills. Breaks away, basketball-esque to the try scorer Dunkier.
Tackle her, release! No hands, no. Good. Sorry.
Mills goes for that nudge in behind. Stranger's back there to collect it. Actually deflects off Cooper, and instead possession is there for England. Mills goes for the nudge again. This time it's charged down, but she manages to pick the ball up off the deck. Beth Cook.
Tackle her, release!
Cook. Knowles. Good handling from England. Good strength and power as well to make their way up towards the 22-metre line.
No, stay there. Yeah, use it, 9, go. Go 9, please. Ball was out.
Knowles.
Move, hands away!
Cook looks for the kick in behind. It's bouncing a wicked way for Wales. And Cook there with the tackle.
Tackle, release, move. 2, out, 9, stay there, 9. Stay there, she's fine, ball available. Taken in.
It's Holdsworth.
Tackle,
No, it's
move,
actually
no
Beth
hands.
Howell
Moving
wearing
and good.
1. Wales still with the ball, and straight through they go. This is a good run here from Chapman, still going. Forward pass forced,
Scrum
and
down.
it's out of touch as well. This is the initial run from Chapman. Have a look.
Pass was forward.
It's a strong tackle.
Marks here. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Hold.
Stay there.
Chapman. Out wide it goes.
Play on.
Back in field towards
Move,
Chapman.
tackle her out.
England tried to
Straight in
steal
the
it up the ruck. Couldn't get there. Tempers flaring as well
Straight in the sides. Over there.
between the English and the Welsh. Little changes, no matter the occasion between these two nations. There'll always be some blood boiling.
Numbers, Wales. Full. All in.
This one's yours. This one's yours. Yeah, play on.
England with the ball.
Sorry.
Can they try and use it? The English team, the men's side, in full support now. The women shouting from the rafters, cheering on their England teammates. Not enough to stop them from conceding a penalty there. Randall who's been elusive in her running.
Play an advantage.
Gets Wales up towards the 22-metre line.
White.
Chapman. The pass is available in there, but it slips through the fingers. Another penalty goes there.
10. You're going to wait anyway. You're going to wait here for me, OK? Thank you very much. Clock's off. Clock's off.
Time off.
Skipper and 13, please.
Old Bird is being called over, as well as the captain.
OK, so 13 was at the breakdown. They took a quick tap penalty, and the first thing he did was pull her shirt. That didn't make a lot of difference, so I allowed play to continue, and then you tackled from the wrong side, so you never got back on 10. It's the second or the third, not 10, that I've penalised England for. You need to work at getting back 10, or I will have to go to my pocket. Yes, you can.
Thank you.
No problem.
It's effective communication
No problem.
from the referee.
Yeah, we're just waiting over here. Yeah, George, just to be clear, 13 was the first tackler, just pulled a shirt from about a metre away, and then played on because it made no difference, and then she made the next tackle as well. OK? But that was a year ago. No, not at all. You gonna be OK? Yeah? Stings a bit. OK.
Mills is just getting a shoulder
We're just waiting, guys.
sewn back up, sorted out, patched up.
Is it going to be a few? If you could just go that way, we can play on. How long are we going to take? OK.
So we're just having to wait for that at the moment.
Let's go. I'll give you a whistle, so relax. Clock on. You're fine, you're fine.
Well, alongside me, I've actually been joined by an England player himself. It's Rory, who's just come fresh off a strong victory against the Welsh. Strong work there, and you're looking at this the women's team here are falling just short, but still some strong showings, especially in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, most definitely. I mean, we're on the stronger side of the second half. First half, obviously we were the poor side, but I think we're coming in now with a lot more carries, we're a lot more consistent. I think we're doing really well, and here we go again.
And just how tight-knit is the community between the men's and the women's team?
Wow. I think Australia can testament to this. We were, I think, the only team that bedded together, so to speak, in terms of we stayed in the same accommodation in Argentina just for the recent World Cup. And they praised our camaraderie between the two teams. They were really impressed with how the men and the women bonded. And yeah, we are a really close team. We train together sometimes. I say most of the time. But yeah, really close side.
And talk to me about your game as well, because I mean it was some showings and some real grit and character, especially from the English.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, we know the Welsh were missing a couple of players, but obviously that's really irrelevant. They were missing a few players, but we were definitely the strongest side. We deserved the victory, and yeah, the result obviously came our way. Hopefully, obviously, were we in there? No?
Yeah, it was an excellent nudge put in there by Wales, and it meant that England had little choice but to nudge it out of play.
But yeah, I mean, the pressure's on when we go to Cardiff. We know they're going to probably likely have a different side because they've got a few boys injured. We know that it's just about bringing the same game over there. I would say myself, I think we still had a lot more to give.
I mean, talk to me as well about some of the particular key names that were playing ever so well in that game. A player like Dart is quite handy to have when he can pull that little bit of magic, eh?
That's what he does all the time. He did it in Argentina. We brought him on. He's new to the England F scene. But yeah, really, he's a gem to watch out for. I think he's just signing for Rugby this season. But, he's a real gem to look out for. We're missing a couple.
I think Wales have managed to.
Is that one gone down?
Nudge the one over. Yeah, the score's been given. You can take your pick at who got the final touch to it.
It was the prop, I think.
Yeah, it may very well have been either Howell or Watkins. Can have a look at this again and potentially give it a closer eye. It's somewhere in there, I can assure you. Yeah, that's where the ball is.
Number 8.
Yeah, it's Bowler, I think, Bishop, one of the two. Either way, it's another well-taken score by Wales, which sets back England after a pretty impressive first 10 minutes. The drop kick conversion is just shy. Obviously, you mentioned previously that reverse fixture on the 3rd of June in Cardiff. I mean, taken from today's game, I mean, what can you expect to sort of build upon and work upon to make sure that win potentially even more convincing?
I mean, as you probably saw from the sideline, we have a really sharp back line. We do like to spread it wide. We do like to exploit that as much as we can. I think it's all about using our big lumps. We've got Taylor Morris, we've got Tyler Sevilla, using them on the middle, try and draw them in, like we did today in patches. And then yeah, look to use our width and use our whippets out on the touchline.
and just for those potentially sort of outside of the game, as it were, just how often do you guys get to train with each other? How regular is this occurrence?
It's quite. I'd say, I don't want to say it's like barbarians, but we try and get together once a month at least and train. But there's a lot of, I'd say there's a couple of new faces in there today that was just getting used to the phases and the process and things like that. Like I said earlier on, I think there's a lot more to give from this side.
And it's a group that on and off the field seem to be fairly close together. So it's an experience wherever you go.
Yeah, most definitely. We are a really tight-knit group off the field. Everyone gets along really well. There's a few boys that obviously when we came up from Argentina, they were really upset we came up from Argentina and they didn't want to go home. But yeah, they are really good bunch of lads. I can testament to that. We're all a good bunch of lads.
Well, look, Rory, I can see your pint still sitting there, so I'm going to let you get back to it. Thank you very much for joining us momentarily. We've still got a game on our hands, of course. England with Mills working ever so well, and they've got space on the outside here. The try scorer, Dunkier. Good leg drive from England. Ball down and available as well. Aubert.
Sorry. No, away, Red. Red away. All good, no problem. Ball away, no, hands away. Need a release, Ball was out. Hands
John.
away! Sorry, didn't hear again, say again. Move, tackle her out!
Mills slipping away, still sliding and twisting and turning and making her way towards the line. Mills now with her shoulder back intact can twist and turn and drop the ball down.
Me, sorry. Just trying to be helpful. Just twisted their neck. Yeah, okay.
England once again reduced the deficit. Mills off the base of the ruck. Thought for a moment there that Wales had done enough defensively, but the momentum carrying her over the line.
Yeah, no, get on. Agree.
Ruth dives, it is wearing 22. Who will have a crack at the conversion. Just creeping in, and no, it's just wide, stays wide. So it keeps us at a 20-point game. With 25 minutes left to play. Randall to get us back underway. And hands all the way over there to Knowles, who gets a good run up at it. Makes it almost towards the halfway line.
Tackle release, no hands.
Barnstorming run from the number 8.
One hand only, no problem, no lift. Play on. Play on, play on.
England now into the half, or Bears.
No hands, away.
Wales told to release. Mills goes boot to ball, was touched as well, and the advantage. Here's England's good work from Mills once again, putting the boot to ball. Certainly reaps the rewards. Look at that. Cramp felt by all, recognised by all.
Yeah.
Campbell just helping Cook slightly.
Here, skipper. Just come this side of this. No, go that way. Go that way. Yeah, just to avoid this hole. Crouch. Bind. Set.
The ball, I think, is once again England's.
It's all good. Still playing knock-on advantage.
Knock-on advantage still going.
Hands away.
Mills. There's an England player down. I think it's dives, but still England break. Options needed. Support just about available. Knowles on the cutback from Mills. England still in fine tune. Run out of room though.
Be careful. You know what I'm saying to you. Be careful.
A little word of warning.
Clock's off injury. You know what I'm saying, yeah? Just be careful. Okay? Another feeling.
We had a player down with an injured leg, and another actually having a bit of an asthma attack as well.
You okay? Yeah, hold them there, Lucas, please.
Who's running the straight line?
20 minutes. Hi.
20 minutes left to play. He's still got dives. He's down injured.
Cold. It is cold, isn't it?
It is cold.
Yeah. Okay, let's go then, guys.
So Dives is back up to her feet.
You're good there. You're good there. You're good there. You're good there.
Wales just about collect possession.
Yeah, your own player let go rather than anything else. Move! Move! Taken in.
Wales want it. They're going to try and get it out wide as well. Here's Randall setting away now. Strange. Got the gas. Space on the outside here. This is Harper. Back on the inside, still going. Harper, what a worldie of a score this could be. From one side of Cambridge to the other. Wales go coast to coast. Really well worked score from them. It was Strange, Randall, Chapman, Harper, all in sweet harmony. This final pass here, really well timed, and
no rush.
Have a look at this from the skipper. Captain's contribution.
The previous one, there was no way he was going to get
Oh,
in
no,
the
it's
changing room
Field,
and
in
get
fact.
back out again in time. That's why we got on with it.
No, it was Field. It was Kirsten Field who scored her second try.
Cheers.
So it's a brace for her. A well-deserved one at that. Two really fine scores. The conversion was unsuccessful, despite being in front of the posts.
When you're ready.
Mills. This is back underway, and England already on the back foot once more. Ball's been knocked on though. We'll have another scrum.
Good pressure. Good pressure. Relax, all good. It actually went forward on the ground, first of all, before foot 11 got it.
Mills is
You okay?
down again.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Seems to be
If
in
we can
some
just get her that way a little
significant
bit, then we're going to
discomfort.
play on, okay? Let's play. It was knocked forward, scrum down.
Yeah, it seems to be a nasty injury that. She's seen some pain. There seems to be more knee or calf. There seems to be some sort of strain or issue because she didn't want to receive any cramp treatment.
Yeah, let's go. She'll be here in a
Anyway,
minute.
we'll figure out what
Is
the
she
crack
coming in
is
front row? No
soon.
problem.
The men's team being supportive as
Good
ever,
job. Well done.
telling Sean Mills to
It's all
walk
right,
it off.
no problem.
Oh, hang on, temperature.
Relax.
Tough love.
Relax. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Ball fed in. Knowles. Pressure applied by Campbell. Instead, the ball's flung out wide.
Move, move.
With Mills, they're
Tackle and move.
they've lost that kicking
Well done.
edge,
Well done, 7. Thank you.
especially off the base. Good commanding stuff from Beth Cook. England in towards the 22. Advantage is theirs as well. Knowles, Aubert steps back in field.
Still penalty advantage white.
Penalty to England. It's taken quickly, and
Tackle and release.
the forwards are now involved. Knowles again, it's offloaded. Further heavy collisions.
Tackle and move, release. Yeah, it was robbed on the feet. It was robbed on the feet.
Been retrieved back by Wales and then kicked on by England. It's gone back there, great step. Oh, and a strong challenge. What a tackle that was.
Tackle was good. No problem with the tackle. Tackle was good.
Goodness me. Cuthbertson.
Tackle was good. No problem. Be a scrummage white, just because of the injury.
A real rib tickler, that.
Tackle was good. It was here. No problem at all. Yes, it was just as they landed, they winded, so your ball scrum half. Stop for the injury. So it's scrum down, white ball. Yeah, okay. Just took the wind. Just took the wind. Yeah. The tackle was good, but yeah, took the wind out. Yeah.
Was a bit harsh.
Oh, dear. The one you ducked, by the way. 15. Right, come on then, let's go. Scrum down.
15 minutes to go, as per our clock.
No, come on. Come on, you just concentrate on your bit. Crouch! Bind! Stand up. Go again.
Stop pushing. Sorry, sir. No, they got all their way. That's the wrong lesson.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Ball fed in, Knowles at the base. Once again, Cuthbertson with some more strong defensive work.
It was taken in.
Wales now once again spreading it out wide, and once again it's the fast feet of Kirsten Field. Flings it back in field towards Chapman. And there's Randall. Randall now racing away. Will she get the score? Yes, she will. Some more really well-oiled rugby from Wales, slaloming their way towards the try line. Really clever play.
Move where you like, yeah.
Strong score, and the conversion is also good from Nadia Strange. Mills is back with us. So that conversion is confirmed.
Retire.
Dives.
13, wait.
Through the legs it goes, to the cheer and jeer of the English faithful, and she sits on her way herself.
Yeah, counter ruck's okay. Counter ruck's okay.
There's Harper. Chapman. Chapman again. Randall. Good pace being shown here by Strange, and Wales will head towards the 50 mark. Their 9th try of the game. Randall just with that hold and give.
9. Not quite. Fine. I'll tell her.
The conversion from Harper is just shy. So Wales are teased by the half century. 49 points. Ball knocked on by Wales off the restart, so England will get it. Potentially a final cameo flurry from then. Of course, everything now a consolation. I think it's 37 points adrift.
And when you know they're there.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Girls? Girls? Four?
Say again?
You're on this side or that side? You're on this side.
Me, I'm on this side.
We're over and she's
Yeah, okay.
that pitching.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, make it second. Come on.
Crow!
Knowles. Out the back it goes. The pass is not sticking for England. So we'll have another scrum.
First pass was forward. Scrum down.
First pass was forward.
Yeah.
Same again. Can you just let me get my arm before you bend? No, no, I want you short. Don't bend. Right, okay.
Far side. Step up. Head wasn't in. Coach! Sit!
Hold, hold. Sit!
Another strong shove from Wales, who keep it firm. Potentially use the hands again. Oh, it was propped up there for England to take advantage, but failed to do that as well.
First knock on was red. Sorry. Crouch! Bind! Set! Went forward,
Mills with a strong shot and challenge, and now Knowles has got it. England could be in again here. Wilkes. Cat John being used as well. England close here. Ball presented and available. Mills ducks and dives. England staying patient for now. Wales get the penalty off the turnover. Fairly blunt attack there from England. Little to trouble the Welsh defence, and to get the turnover.
Here you go.
3 minutes left, I think, according to the referee.
Two.
2 minutes now. Oh, it went quick. Either way, it's not long. Ball bobbling around. It's England's to play with, though.
Advantage over.
Aubert. Clever bit of play there from England. Cook and Mills combining the halfbacks, working well. But nevertheless, it's a Welsh ball.
Advantage over. I've gone, no problem.
Ball been knocked on. Here's the little bit of skill here from
Knock forward.
Cook. Clever stuff from her. Doesn't amount to any points, but if I was in charge of rugby, it would.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Yep, ball was out.
Chapman, the ball was away.
Yep, no problem.
and available.
Tackle out, release! No
Jenkins.
hands. No hands!
Chapman again, they're looking down the blind side here. Howell.
Move 13 out! Never on the ball. Never on the ball. Tackle and move! No hands. No hands.
Wales go boot to ball. About a minute left of the game. It's going to bounce kindly here though. And away go Wales. Final and I think hat-trick score here. Nadia Strange.
Well, if you go to Ron, she's going to have a pop, isn't she? You can't have it both ways. Your choice. Walk away.
Nadia Strange with a fairly fortuitous score. The ball, rugby ball bounces in wicked ways sometimes. It did there for England and Dunkier.
Have a little drink.
What, is it because you eat more?
Yeah, something like that.
Strange will convert her own kick. And that will be the game. Wales with a dominant affair here against England. The almost opposite score to that of the men's that we saw previously.
Thank you very much indeed.
Final score here, England 12, Wales 56.
Thank you. That was plenty. That was plenty. Thank you very much. I went off 38.
So thank you very much for us joining,
Well played.
for
Good
joining
job.
us.
Well
In
done.
fact,
Thank you very much.
tell you what, it has been a long day here in Cambridge. It's been a day full of tries, action, big hits, clever passes, good defensive work as well, all on show here. A real showcase of this incredibly tight-knit community. A win for both nations. England, the initial victors in the men's game, but it was Wales who got the last laugh here in a really well-fought battle between Wales and England in the latter game, the women's game. Whereas we can see here, obviously, Wales were victors. A nice tunnel to wrap up proceedings here in Cambridge. Thank you very much for joining us throughout the course of today. Big thanks, of course, to NextGenXV for their superb coverage, as always. And we'll be back with some more action from across the rugby world in not so long. But for now, it's thank you and goodbye from me, Will Roberts.